And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Hardaway with it. Wembanyama outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Hardaway, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And on the way from Irving for three.
Yeah, outstanding awareness that time from Irving. A dime to the open man for the bucket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's James. Outside Korver. Fires the three. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. James outside. The kick out to Giannis. They get it again. Driving to the basket. Pass to Korver. Wembanyama with it.
Garnett's length really helps him contest shots. He's effective at using that length to make things hard for the shooter.
Tipped away. Wembanyama outside. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Fires it up. The offensive rebound. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Back to Korver. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to LeBron. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
LeBron ready to fire, shot it with confidence there.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
And so here's Toronto after the basket by Boston. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Outside Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Korver. Toronto working the ball around now. On the wing, Korver. Wide open look. Connects. The jumper drops.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
1:16 left to play here in the first. Pass to Sampson. Miller with a wide open look. It's good. This game is all even.
Oh, and Miller stretching the D all the way out, showing you just how capable he is from distance.
Outside Irving. Leonard, that's for 2. Here's Elijah and then Elijah with the dunk.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Miller outside. Embiid wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
The defense will have to get out on Embiid. He's dangerous at all 3 levels.
Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Shots good by Miller.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
To the middle with 1 on the clock. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Toronto leads by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
6 to shoot. Brown wide open. He fires. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know, when Brown has that jump shot working, guys, he's very hard to slow down. Nice looking release on his shot.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
And so it's Boston with it after Toronto got the three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Artest got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Artest looked comfortable letting it fly. He's more than serviceable from the three-point line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Miller outside, and Embiid throws it down.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
Now here's Brown. For three, and again, Boston with the triple.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a basket. A nice shot by Carter.
Love the mindset of Carter. You sink a three on his squad, he's coming back at you.
Brown outside. Sampson pulls it in. Carter left side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
To the inside. Brown inside the line. And another basket for Boston. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. Drills the three-pointer.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Pass to Brown. Fires for three. Cunningham for three. Let's go. 6 on the shot clock. Here's our test. And again, Boston with the triple. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Back to Miller for the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. Offensive rebound. Davis. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Miller outside. Pass to Sampson. Back to Miller. Embiid the screen. To the paint. Rebound Boston. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Wembanyama outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Garnett left side. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, right side. The kick out to Giannis. Here's James. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Toronto ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The screen from Brown. Cunningham for 3. Takes the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Cunningham's got 6 points.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's his first foul. Toronto trailing. And it's Korver in the corner. Screen by Giannis. Inside. Giannis rips it down.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Down low. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Elijah. Cunningham outside. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
Wembanyama. Outside for Korver. Back to Wembanyama. Right side Korver. 4 on the clock. Giannis dunks it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Pass to Davis. And here's Cunningham. And again, it's Boston converting.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now here's Korver. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
And again, Toronto with a triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Brown outside. It's stolen by Korver. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. Here's Wembanyama for the lead. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Both teams deciding to change it up. Boston trails by 3. Wembanyama looking it over. Drops in the tray. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Irving. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Shot clock at 5. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Carter. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
Garnett's length is incredible, makes him so hard to match up against.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
.102 left to play in the third. And finished off by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Vinsanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Wembenyama down low. Good work there as it goes. Wembenyama's got 6.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Here's Sampson. Irving with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Ilgauskas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Sampson. No good on the last second attempt there. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Boston leads by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Toronto trails by 8. And here is Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Wembenyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer, Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king. Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
Toronto trails by 8 to the paint. And Wembenyama throws it down.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Korver gets a wide-open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And this is what makes Korver so effective, his ability to take and make shots quickly.
Jokic inside. And Jokic throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Clock at 6. The 3 from Korver. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Jokic.
And Corver, one of the best to ever play the game in terms of shooting, got that lightning quick release and absolutely deadly from outside.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Boston leading by 3. On the wing, Irving. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
LeBron with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Toronto working the ball around now. To the middle. Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
In the corner, Irving with it. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Pass to Corver. LeBron James on the wing. Inside, Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And that's a huge shot right there. Hardaway knows his team looks for him to come up in the clutch.
Garnett, right side. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Fast break Toronto. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it, that's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Outside Irving. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. And Boston leads by 3.
You can always trust Dr. J to deliver for you in the high-stakes moments. He's always ready to step up.
1:25 left to play in the final quarter. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. No good on the 3. From deep LeBron. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Boston. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. And now a 5-point Boston lead.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
Wembanyama looking it over. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
Big-time points from Penny. They needed a hoop, and like the leader he is, Hardaway delivered.
And it's Leonard at the elbow. The kick out to Irving. Shoots the 3. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 4. Puts it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Here's Wembanyama. It drops.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Jokic. No good on the shot. So we see Boston get the win here. It was up for grabs right until... Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA. On 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Bird with it. Puts the move on. Count it. Good. Bird's got the first points up on the board here for the Lakers.
You know, Bird never had that elite burst out of his stance, but what he does have is incredible instincts, just reads the defense and anticipates the drive.
Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The drive by Jokic. Here's Mutombo. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But, yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's growing, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Pass to Mutombo. A wide open look for Bird. That one's good from the corner. Bird's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Back to Corver. From deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And this is Corver's shot. Continues to knock down that tray ball. He's as consistent as it gets from here.
Here's Mutombo. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That's a 2 from Korver. Again, Toronto.
And Korver moving well in that pick and roll. Superb at creating for himself in these sets.
The kick out to Tatum. And here is Mutombo. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And it's Bird missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And it's sent back by Jokic. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Korver. Now Hardaway. Driving in. Pass to Wembanyama. Right side Hardaway. Right block shot. And Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Some changes for Toronto. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Bird. And here is Mutombo. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Miller right side. Embiid the screen. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Inside from 13. That one off the back iron and out.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
The finish. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
You guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to Sampson. Embiid the screen. To the middle. Out to Miller. Here's Sampson. Toronto working the ball around now. Fade away. And Tatum pulls it down.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Floats it up for Giannis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Embiid from outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they've built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And that one is hammered home.
Check out Sampson slamming it down. Though it doesn't take much for him to reach up there. At 7'4", he can almost dunk flat-footed.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
To the paint. Pass to Brown. Spins. Out to Hardaway. Brown outside. Clock at 4.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto, trailing by 4. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Miller with a wide open look. Drops in the tray.
Miller is a laser from deep. He can be lights out there. The defense has to make it tougher for him.
Jokic a screen. And here's Brown outside. Toronto grabs the miss. There's Miller with the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Basket good. Carter's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
Ewing outside. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Lakers. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The screen from Ewing. Here's Hardaway. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's Hardaway. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. Korver gets a wide open look. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Toronto?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And here's Korver from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Pass to Giannis. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 6. Outside Hardaway. Here's Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammates.
They set the pick. The kick out to Giannis. Now here's Korver. He's got 14. Shot clock at 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That is his first foul of the game. .32 seconds left to play in the first half. Fires the 3. Out to Hardaway. Here is Korver. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. deep. James. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And the foul called on Los Angeles. It's going to be on Josh Smith. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Boy, that was a beautiful throwdown by Dikembe, taking full advantage of the chance to show off a little bit.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good. That one misses. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Toronto leads by just 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Toronto leading by 3. A moment here now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Nikola Jokic. David, what's the update?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Now, here is Miller. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go. Down low. Out to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 7-point differential. Shoots a fader. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 12 points in the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Smith. Out left to the wing. Here's Green. Driving inside. The kick outside to Butler. Outside, Green. 4 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And both free throws good for Green. And here's Toronto. The lead is 2. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Giannis. And Toronto turns it over again. So it's the Lakers now. For the tie. The rebound by James.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, in taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo, a guy who always seems to make the right play.
Outside, James. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And Korver, a team-first guy, when one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Pass to Mutombo. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Wembanyama. The second chance effort. And good that time. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
From the stripe. Pass to Butler. The fader. Again, the Lakers.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
In the corner, it's Bird. The Lakers working the ball around now. Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
The size and athleticism Smith has is hard to match up against. He uses both so well to draw fouls.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Smith.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And Tatum over to help. Pass to Sampson. Out to the right wing. Inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's Bird. Shoots. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Got it up. The shot, no good. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Toronto ahead. They're up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The steal. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go with Kirilenko running it up the court. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Pass to Sampson. Five to shoot. Miller outside to the middle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Ralph Sampson is a big guy that you can build your team around, clearly. I mean, this guy makes a difference on both ends of the court.
Good on both. Los Angeles trails by 4. Out to Kirilenko. Takes the 3. Good on the triple.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. To the paint. Stolen by Ewing.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Giannis dunks it down.
Boy, excellent anticipation from Ewing there. Tipped it away and found the open man on the break.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Now, here's Tatum. Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Korver with it. Patrick Ewing covering. Will it go? And Ewing with the block. Out to Bird. Inside. And to Kumbo. And Giannis throws it down.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Los Angeles leading by 3. It's Ewing high post. The kick out to Tatum. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
To the left side wing. Here's Sampson. And again, no good by Toronto.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead 3s like that one.
Out to the Kumbo, stretching the floor with the 3.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it, that's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Another steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Korver, good.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Outside Hardaway. .133 left in the fourth quarter. Ewing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is a big spot, and it's Ewing, their leader at the stripe.
He gets the first, that gives them the lead. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now, here is Miller. Carter outside. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Embiid. Shot clock at 2. Sampson's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mutombo.
What an outstanding play by Mutombo, showing up for his team with some assertive offense.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 4. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Money!
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Embiid wide open. And it's off from 3-point range. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Mutombo grabs the board. Outside Hardaway. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the free throw line. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Cans the 3.
And this is why they go to Vinsanity. Carter excels at coming up big.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really... It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see Toronto as they play against Oklahoma City. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Carter. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
James, good.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Carter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Knocked loose. Back to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Connects from three-point range.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
And Kareem throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander?
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Here's Hardaway. Into the lane.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down hard and nasty.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
It's hauled in by Giannis. Back to Hardaway. Carter with the screen. Wembanyama outside. Back to Carter. Lets the three fly. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Ilgauskas.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Good on the second free throw. 1:49 left to play in the first. Tatum's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he drops it in from the low post. Tatum's got 5 now.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Out to White. 1:14 left in the first quarter. And he drives in.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Here's Sampson. Back to Antetokounmpo. 2 points. That one goes. He has 5.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Hardaway for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Isaac. All sorts of time. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Jokic a screen. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Oklahoma City leads it by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here's Bowl. And the dunk by Bowl.
The towering presence that is Bowl. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now, here's Bowl. Shot from the wing. Here's Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Offensive rebound. The strength of Embiid on display.
Hammering the offensive glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
Bowl, that's good. Bowl's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's McGrady. And Bowl sends it back. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Jokic.
Oh, my.
Ooh, nice finish.
Incoming, it's Joker time as Jokic shaking the arena with that slam.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Time now for an injury report. And now an update on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. He did tell me that he believed it wasn't a severe injury, so that is good news. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility that he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Jordan. And here is Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Sweet move. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Hardaway goes in. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Out to Hardaway. Giannis high post. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Oh, yeah, the old man can still do that. LeBron James with the catch and finish.
Outside Hardaway. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Hardaway up top. He has 5. Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Jokic has got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here is Carter. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammates.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Giannis slashing. The kick out to LeBron. Outside Hardaway. Carter outside. He takes it in. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Wembanyama. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Jordan. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so here is Oklahoma City. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Ilgauskas, and the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to White. Now here is McGrady. Back to White. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And it's White missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Driving inside. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to White. They set the pick. Here's Embiid. Toronto working the ball around now. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Out to White. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. To the paint. There's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Brown outside. Hardaway with a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now here's White. He has yet to score. Embiid inside. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hardaway picks him up. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here is Brown. He's got 5. And it's Abdul-Jabbar atop the key. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Five to shoot. Here's Ilgauskas. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now Brown, following McGrady's three-point attempt.